Good morning, world. Morning, Cedric.
I'm not very happy about this episode.
So we're just going to do a quick episode here because I know yesterday's was pretty long. So it's the end of my keto. It was supposed to be the end of our keto. So I will...
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
In my defense, when we started this whole keto thing for the month of August, I was very honest and forthright with Brian. I said, I have a very good friend of mine, thanks to Governor Newsom, who is being forced to uproot California and make the trek to Texas. I said, there's going to be a lot of celebrating and parties and get together, carbs, alcohol, blah, blah, blah.
You know what this means?
That is my excuse.
You know what this means? Excuses are like
armpits. Everyone has a couple and they all stink.
Yeah, well, I always thought it was like assholes.
Or that they only have one. I have a few excuses. That's why I said armpits.
Gotcha.
I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. Because Cedric wasn't as good as, I did throw it on him, so he wasn't as good as he should have been. He had parties, he had everything. I did it. I was very good for the most part. I think I had one slip up because I was actually editing videos and I had to get dinner done really fast, and we just had a frozen pizza. So I did have one night where I had a frozen pizza.
Okay.
It was good, though. It was one of those, what's that, pizza kitchen, what's it called? California Pizza Kitchen pizzas that they have, the barbecue chicken. Oh, that's good.
Sounds good.
I'll be having one again now that I'm done. So, as you can see here, I took a quick picture of myself because Cedric wasn't here, so this is just me in the mirror. And then here's my video of me weighing myself.
In the mirror.
So you can see, I think, what did we start off? 175 something?
175. We're like right there, like a couple ounces were off.
Yeah, so my goal was to get under 170, so you can see by this video, I did it. I got under 170.
Did you?
So, yeah, 169, as you can read it right here.
Nice.
And I'm going to be good. I'm not going to just go back and eat a bunch of food. I'm going to be a little more lenient. I still try to eat paleo anyway, but I tried not to cheat at all for that month so I could really concentrate on it. Worked out a little bit.
Do you feel better?
Oh, God, I slept so much better. And that's the main reason I'm going to keep doing this. One, especially with the coronavirus going around, you want to keep your health at the tip top, and that's how my body responds the healthiest, is when I don't eat a bunch of sugar or carbs.
Right.
So the keto's good for me. I slept better, and I feel great.
Okay.
So
we're starting September. I'm going to try and make a pledge to you listeners out there and viewers. I am going to do my best to do it in September. No excuses. I will do keto, and hopefully in October I can have my big reveal.
Okay. So we'll have his reveal in October 1st or whatever, right at the beginning of October.
That'd be great. That's my daughter's birthday, October 1st.
Oh, there you go. Your daughters. Twins.
Which is appropriate to see if I have a dad bod at October 1st.
So I just want to give you a quick update on that. So we're not doing a specific Fitness Friday. We're just doing it right here. And then I ran across something. It popped up on my phone this morning. And it kind of goes back to an episode we did on cultural appropriation. So poor Adele.
Oh, yes.
She does is lose some weight, and now she's just first she gets hammered and body shamed for actually wanting to be healthy. So take a look at this picture. She looks great. So she tweeted this out. It was a tweet on her Instagram. And so happy would be Notting Hill Carnival. So they have this thing in England called the Notting Hill Carnival. If anybody of you saw that movie Notting Hill, it's a place in England. So she does this, and you can see she's wearing a Jamaican bikini. She looks great, by the way. Look at all that weight she lost.
Yeah, she looks good.
And then she has her hair done in like little knots. Yeah. So apparently,
could be keto.
Yeah. So apparently, this is a no-no, because she's accused of culturally appropriating
the Jamaican.
Two, not just Jamaica. So one, you can't wear the Jamaican thing, which is so silly because people wear the English flag all the time that are American. They're not English. They wear, I mean, like I just said, in my keto thing, in our last episode, I wore the Stars and Stripes.
Oh, yes.
So the fact that she's wearing the Jamaican thing, and then the knots in her hair, I guess, is some specific African style. How a hairstyle becomes And then wait, but the people that say cultural appropriation, and this is funny because we have somebody on our TikTok who's from Africa, and she always says Africa is a bunch of different countries. So when people just say Africa, she says that
South Africa.
South Africa is different than Kenya, which is different than all
Ghana.
Uganda, all of these places. And I can't remember which country she's from, but she says our cultures are so different than just in some cases, just the South versus the North of the same country are completely different cultures.
Right.
So when you say cultural appropriation, that they're culturally appropriating something, for one, it's just silly. But then, and we're going to go through the thing. But what I didn't know is that in Jamaica, they basically have a saying that is similar to us. So what I learned about Jamaica, and if you read this comment right here by Santana Devers, I'm Jamaican and we effing love when other people celebrate us. Okay, this is Jamaican. Matter of fact, our motto is, and this is what I didn't know, out of many, one people. Well, guess what's on our coin? E pluribus unum. Out of many, one.
Yes.
That is supposed to be the United States. Not that you're culturally appropriating. It's that we have all these cultures and you melt it together and you can take from this culture and this culture. It's the reason we can go out and eat tacos one day and we can go out and have spaghetti and pizza. What, are we culturally appropriating those customs from other countries? No. So this Jamaican loves it, and she says, out of many, one people. We're in the United States. It's on every coin. That's one of our mottos. Mm-hmm. It's not just Jamaica.
She said Adele slayed the look.
Yeah.
And now you're Jamaican. We are claiming you.
Yeah. So I mean, that's awesome. And then, but read this other one. This is another fantastic one. So this one, the person's specifically, and it's a black person, mm-hmm. or it's a black woman or person of color, mm-hmm. Mish XO. And here's what she says. Dear outraged Americans, mind your business. No, I said it like that. Mind your business. This is for Jamaican and UK culture. Worry about the fact you have a lace front wearing Mexican running around screaming
nigga
and taking the piss out of your black culture. And no one's doing anything about it. I don't know what she means by that. Adele and her appreciation are good over here.
That's funny because the Jamaican people aren't upset by it.
And either is the English black girl.
The Americans are upset.
I know, we're upset.
we're going to be upset for you.
But that's kind of like the white liberals.
Yeah, we're going to be upset
for
you.
We're upset for the black people. Oh.
Yes.
Cedric.
Jeez, please don't do that.
It's what Malcolm X said. Fear most the white liberal.
Yes. Yes.
So here they are, a bunch of white, and I bet they're liberals because I don't know a bunch of conservatives worried about cultural appropriation. And they're telling you from Jamaica and now from the UK, so mind your own business.
We embrace this. Let's do it. Let's have fun with it.
And we did an episode on
cultural appropriation
way back at the beginning.
That's when we were still doing silly stuff.
Yeah, silly. But you know what? It was probably our first political, if you want to call it that. So go ahead, Cedric. You can talk while I find it now.
Well, hopefully you can put that link up in the screen somewhere so they can come back and look at that for those who haven't seen it. I know we've had a lot of viewers since we put that out. But here's the thing. We're cultural appropriation, and like Brian was saying, we have to learn to embrace each other and learn from each other's customs and traditions, and learn from that and embrace that and just become one. But you always find that the people who get the most offended are the people that it really doesn't affect. And like Brian was saying with the whole BLM, it was just funny. Like I said, I went out to the wineries like a month ago, and it was okay, but on the corner were a bunch of kids holding up BLM signs.
White kids,
they're all blonde, blue-eyed. Didn't see any black people out there. I was like, what is going on?
I know. And here's another response. I hope Adele, I think she's thick-skinned enough to focus on the good, not the bad. Because here's another one. From a Jamaican, this is from Nat's World, something like that. So it says, thank you for wearing our colors. Thank you for embracing our culture. Yes. What did they say? It was always said that it was the best form of flattery is when you imitate.
Yeah, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
So why do people get pissed off? I don't understand it.
Gotta look for something to get... Can I say the word triggered? Yeah. I was looking for something to get triggered about.
Not only that, but when it comes to the hairstyles, and like I mentioned this on another video, I don't know if any of you have watched the series Vikings. Really good series, and Vikings and The Last Kingdom. They're both about the Swedes, the Danes, all the people that came over and did horrible things to the English. But guess what? They were all mainly blonde Viking people, people from the Nordic countries. And guess what their hairstyles were? And we don't know. They must have got this from somewhere in history. It was cornrows, it was knots, it was mohawks, it was all these things that you would say, oh my gosh, they're culturally appropriating Africans, which, like that one girl said, doesn't mean anything because there's a lot of countries in Africa. Indians or Native Americans with the mohawks. This stuff was going on, these hairstyles were going on, this was in the 7th century.
Right.
And these were white people wearing dreadlocks and tying their hair up and doing mohawks. So stop it with the cultural appropriation with hairstyles. And then, like you said, if you wear something with other people's emblems on it, when did that become cultural appropriation? It's ridiculous.
It's almost saying like me wearing, when I used to be into sports, me wearing a Laker jersey doesn't make me a professional basketball player.
Or if I wear a Kobe jersey, he's black, oh, God forbid. Or if he wore well, you would never wear a Larry Bird.
No.
But
I might.
But let's say, you know what?
Tom Brady, because I know that would...
Oh, yeah, that would trigger me. Tom Brady jersey or the Mr. NBA, that the actual NBA symbol.
Oh, Jerry West?
Jerry West.
Yeah.
So if he wore something with well, actually, everything has a Jerry West thing on it because it has the NBA sticker. Yeah. Is he cultural appropriation because he's not white? I mean, this whole cultural appropriation is almost as ridiculous as everything else that's going on in the world right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
Let's wrap it up. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Kudos to Brian for sticking to his goals for keto. Kudos to you. I was not as good. I was, put your arms down now. There was a lot of celebration going on this last month as I was saying goodbye to a very dear friend of mine this month. But this month, I'm going to kick it into high gear. It's not an excuse, it's just reality. And thank you, Adele. If you're watching our show, thank you, Adele, for stepping out there. You look great, by the way. Hope you were doing keto as well. And thank you for donning the Jamaican garb.
Don't listen to the haters.
Don't listen to the haters. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and share this video with everyone you know. And until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. We'll see you later.